13 On Your Sidelines Protector of the Week is sponsored by Lasco Services.
All right, the Hopkins cheerleader still rocking with us. Thank you for still rocking with us here on 13 On Your Sidelines. It's now time to honor the unsung heroes of high school football. The guys up front, the offensive line. The 13 On Your Sidelines Protector of the Week is the offensive line from Thornapple Kellogg. The men from Middleville scored a dominating 41-14 win over their rivals from Wayland last Friday night. They did most of their damage on the ground, averaging 8 yards per carry in just the first 3 games of the year. The Trojans have put up more than 700 rushing yards. The starters on that offensive line: Brody Hammer, Abram Dutcher, Jake Welch, Isaac Fleischman, Adam Lozada, and Logan Goggins. Congrats to those guys. They continue to kill it, and you can see they continue to kill it. They pick up a win at the newly renovated Houseman Field, taking down Ottawa Hills 42-6. That's going to make it 3 straight victories for the Trojans. And as we keep going here on 13 On Your Sidelines, it comes as no surprise Grand Rapids Catholic Central off to another impressive start. They've won all 3 of their games so far against teams from outside of our area. But it doesn't get much more local than a showdown with East Grand Rapids, and that's why the Cougars, they took them on tonight at their home field. The Pioneers have absolutely flattened their last 2 opponents coming into tonight. We picked this one up in the third. No score. Yeah, you heard that right, and this is why. First drive out of the break, GRCC gets the strip sack, can't get the football. That does force a punt. But on the Pioneers' second possession of the second half, they strike 3rd and goal. Andrew Caswell gets in on the second effort. 7-0. Somebody was finally on the board. Catholic Central able to get in the red zone on the ensuing drive. Had to settle for a field goal, so it was 7-3 headed to the 4th. GRCC ball, though, 4:30 to play. Odin Spencer with the touchdown pass, 14 yards. The offense strikes when it matters most. EGR not dead yet. 8 seconds to go. Pioneers inside the 15. One final shot to the end zone, though, and it is picked the defensive play of the night, because defense was the only way we could end this game. Grand Rapids Catholic Central stays undefeated on the season, taking it 10-7. And as we keep going here, we're going to go to Byron Center and Muskegon. They both got their first wins of the year last week after a pretty brutal schedule to start the season. Tonight, the Bulldogs and Big Reds face off against each other to see who could get back to 500. Tonight was just their second matchup as conference opponents. The Big Reds have struggled this season with keeping the momentum to start the second half. Tonight was no different. Have you ever seen a Bulldog fly? Well, now you have. Brady Hartson goes airborne, scoring the first points of the third, giving the student section something to howl about. But the fun would be short-lived. With the ball on their own 15, Big Red senior Kashawn Drummer, he's a stud. He's going to fight his way through the defensive line. Then he's going to hit the turbo down the near sideline like a mailman, running away from a pack of dogs. 85 yards, Big Red's touchdown. That makes it 27-10 Muskegon. And not long later, Drummer would do it again from their own 36, but this time there's nobody barking at his heels. Big Reds fans of all ages loving it. Muskegon, they get that second win of the season. They get back to 500, taking it over Byron Center, 46-17. And across town, it was a rivalry game, but one that's been a bit lopsided in recent history. Reeths-Puffer looking for its first win against Mona Shores since 2016 tonight, and they were doing it on the road too. Sailor Stadium is the site. Mona Shores holding their annual Sailor Salute. Saluting wasn't the only thing the Sailors had planned, though. Senior Joe Tolley, he's going to keep the ball early in the first quarter, finds an opening, takes it into the end zone. That would start the scoring 6-zip. On the following drive, Reeths-Puffer's Callahan Millis, he would get things going for the Rockets. He's going to take it up the middle, powering through. One Sailor getting the first down. The other Sailors took that personally, though, and on third down, they would look to come up with the big stop, and it's junior Andrew Fisher who wraps up Braylon Swain. Ultimately, the Rockets would go for the field goal on fourth down and miss wide. From there, things went from bad to worse for the green and white. After that missed field goal, we jump to the second quarter. Swain's pass, it's going to be tipped here and picked, and you know what? Taken for 6 after this game. It was a runaway train with Mona Shores taking down the Rockets 40-7. And there's still more to come tonight on 13 on Your Sidelines. Up next, we're going to find out if Zeeland West or South Christian could right the ship after they both lost during Week 3. Plus, Kent City looks to stay undefeated. They hit the road to play the Hart Pirates in Asparagus Country. And speaking of food, yes, another shout out to our food sponsor, Robinson Dental. They had the pizza tonight for all of our in-studio guests.